Most people think wealth starts with money. They believe that if they just had more income, more opportunities, more luck, or more help, everything else in their life would finally make sense. But money does not create clarity. Money reveals clarity. Money doesn't fix confusion. It exposes it. If your mindset is fractured, money magnifies chaos. If your structure is weak, money disappears. If your beliefs are rooted in fear, opportunity feels dangerous instead of exciting. Wealth does not begin in the bank account. It begins in identity. It begins with how you see yourself when nobody is watching. It begins with how you interpret struggle. It begins with whether you see obstacles as signs to stop or signals to prepare. This is where most people break, because they've been taught to chase money instead of alignment. Napoleon Hill spent more than 20 years studying the most powerful and wealthy individuals of his era. Not influencers, not internet personalities, men who controlled steel, railroads, banks, and capital, people whose decisions moved nations. Hill wasn't studying tactics, he was studying psychology, and what he discovered went against everything society teaches. These individuals did not wait until they felt ready. They did not wait until circumstances improved. They did not wait for permission. They decided first, and reality followed later. Napoleon Hill wrote that faith is not belief without evidence. Faith is belief without immediate evidence. Most people misunderstand that. They think belief means pretending. But belief is a commitment to consistent action before proof arrives. And that is where most people collapse. They want confirmation before commitment, but confirmation only comes after commitment. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists in history, explained this even deeper. He said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." For most people, money lives in the unconscious, not because money is evil, but because money is emotional. Credit especially. Credit is tied to shame, rejection, embarrassment, past mistakes, fear of judgment. So people avoid it. They avoid checking their reports. They avoid learning lender rules. They avoid preparing properly. They say they'll fix it later. They say they'll learn once they make more money. They say someday. But avoidance doesn't protect you. It delays you. Then when opportunity passes by, they call it bad luck. But it wasn't luck. It was lack of preparation. Banks do not lend based on effort. They lend based on predictability. They do not ask how hard you work. They do not care how tired you are. They do not care how passionate you feel. They care how consistent you are. Your credit profile tells a story, and lenders are trained to read that story quickly. Two people can earn the same income, live in the same city, work similar jobs. One gets approved, one gets denied, not because one is smarter, not because one deserves it more, but because one is positioned. Wealthy individuals understand leverage early. They stop asking, "How do I work harder?" and start asking, "How do I create leverage?" Income is linear. Leverage is exponential. Time for money caps you. Systems free you. Credit, when structured correctly, is leverage. Not reckless spending, not emotional borrowing, strategic credit. Credit that opens doors instead of closing them. This becomes extremely clear in real estate. Most people believe real estate starts with cash. It doesn't. Real estate starts with readiness. Investors don't wait until a deal appears to prepare. They clean and optimize their credit months or years in advance. They understand which lenders favor real estate. They know underwriting language. They know how to structure applications. They build profiles banks trust. So when opportunity appears, they move immediately. Most people miss life-changing opportunities not because they don't exist, but because they are not ready when they arrive. And missed opportunity hurts more than failure. Failure teaches, missed opportunity haunts. What makes this worse is that most people were never given a system. They were given fragments. A TikTok tip here, a YouTube hack there. Motivation without structure. Advice without context. So they try randomly, apply too early, get denied, and conclude credit doesn't work. But anything without structure feels broken. Clarity restores confidence. When you finally understand how lenders actually think, what matters on your credit report, how to fix errors correctly, how to prepare months ahead, how personal and business credit connect, how real estate and credit intersect. Something shifts internally. Fear turns into patience. Confusion turns into confidence. Stress turns into strategy. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop panicking. You stop guessing. You start executing. And momentum begins quietly. This is why mindset matters as much as mechanics. Because without the right mindset, structure feels overwhelming. And without structure, mindset feels delusional. They must work together. This is the foundation of better mind, better credit. Not motivation alone, not tactics alone, alignment. I created this system because I watched too many people work hard and still stay stuck. People with discipline, people with ambition, people with talent, but no framework. So they stayed busy instead of building leverage. This system connects mindset, credit repair, funding strategy, and real estate positioning into one path. Not hype, not shortcuts, preparation. Inside the bundle is everything most people never get access to: a full agency-level credit repair letter bundle, real estate-specific credit strategies, mortgage readiness frameworks, 10K to 100K funding pathways, real estate-friendly lenders and banks, deal flow systems, 12-month real estate credit blueprints, and mindset conditioning to hold wealth without self-sabotage. This isn't theory. This is positioning. If you've ever felt behind financially, listen carefully. You are not behind. You are early in awareness. Most people never question how money works. They normalize struggle. They accept stress as life. You didn't. That awareness is the first shift. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about becoming ready. Because opportunity doesn't knock loudly. It whispers. And those who are prepared hear it. Those who aren't call it luck. If this message resonates, the Better Mind, Better Credit Wealth System is linked below. No pressure, no urgency tactics. But if you're tired of guessing, tired of starting over, tired of feeling like you're capable of more, this is structure. Wealth does not come from luck. It comes from alignment. When your mindset, your credit, and your strategy align, opportunity stops feeling random. It becomes predictable, repeatable, inevitable. And once you see that clearly, there is no going back.